STS deprogrammed for a reason, because I had to get rid of that old programming that nearly took my life away. It's all life shit. That's why I'm here today. And yeah, we're back with Lady Crown, and we don't stay down, we stay up, and we don't chat put, but it's not real talk. It's another midweek catch up. And trust me, we have got a lot of energy right now.
A lot of energy.
Trust me, it's not no joke out here. Shouts to Amon Ra, the rising star. And yeah, couple shout outs today, a few shout outs. Shout outs to my cousin Jidge out there. Shout outs to Alicia out there. And shout outs to Peter Stone, Sovereign Project. We've both got the t-shirts on today promoting freedom.
It's your birthright.
Trust me, freedom at last. You know? Would you like to elaborate for the people, Dan?
Yeah, it's called the Sovereign Project, and it speaks for itself, doesn't it? Sovereign, free. That's
Freedom.
How we were born. That's who and what we are. We've been enslaved and entrapped into a matrix, into a system whereby we're controlled, and we seem to think that we're free. We're not, So the Sovereign Project was set up by Peter Stone, and it's brilliant. There's a 22-week course that's taking place at the minute. I don't know if it's going to do a roll on, roll off. I think people are still enrolling on it and then catching up on the training that's gone previously, because once you register on the website, you then are able to access the training as well. Obviously, you have to pay for the course. I think it was like £68 or something like that for 22 weeks, and it's just 2 hours live on a Monday. And it's just absolutely brilliant. I think there's probably about 250 people that were on. A lot of the things that he's talking about, I'm actually doing or have done. But it's always good to start at a point where you can totally refresh yourself, because ultimately what you want to be able to do is then carry on in the same vein and share that information, that knowledge, run your own training workshops, because after you've done the 22 weeks, you can actually start delivering small little workshops in your community, because the more people that we, awaken to who and what they are, the more we can actually deal with the corrupt system that we've all been born into. So it's absolutely amazing. Get on the website, sovereignproject.live, register on there, and there's lots of free downloads as well, templates for you to send to, different various agencies who like to rip man off, with their acts and statutes. So check it out. You'll be pleasantly surprised. It's time, people, to really activate. I mean, those of you that know me know that I've been on the I'm still on the quantum grammar, the correct sentence structure, communication, parsing, syntax, grammar. That is
the way you spun that up was
really up. That is the key to really defining the language. So it's mathematical. 1 + 1 is 2. You can't get 2.5 or 3, or maybe it might be 4. No, it's 2. And so we have a language that's been corrupted and bastardized, and it. Legalese, English, dog Latin, all sorts being flinging there. French, German, also to actually, so they can have this control over us, because when you're speaking, you don't even know what you're saying. Well, the quantum grammar corrects all of that, but I don't think the world is quite ready to embrace that in its totality. Yeah, totality. Something
I'm
like
normally messing up the pronunciation. It's normally me.
In its totality. So therefore, the English, standard English, has to be used. Obviously, you just have to define what you're saying. So if you're writing a letter, you'd say, this is taken, the language that I'm using is from the Oxford Dictionary or Merriam-Webster's Dictionary. You get what I'm saying? So you define it so it can't be taken off out of context. So
I've got to mention this,
Yeah.
The Grandmaster, David Wynn Miller.
Oh, yeah.
Me, tap into him. That man there, God rest his soul, He's transitioned now, but he left
amazing
a
man.
legacy.
Yes, he has.
Yeah, man.
He really,
David Wynn Miller.
He disrupted the whole world. Totally disrupted them, because every contract that was ever written in adverb, verb, and all contracts, everything that you've signed or not signed or read is written in adverb, verb, which means no contract. So they're all false. They're all fraud, and he proved that when he actually did, crack the code.
Yeah.
Listen, FBI, CIA, Black Ops, they all swooped down on him.
One thing that he done was get the message out there. This is why they didn't take him out, because he played it smart.
He was very
smart.
Very, very smart.
Yeah.
He made sure he mailed all of the information all over the world, far and wide. So when they did turn up, the first question they asked him, who else have you told? And he said, everybody. And they walked away. Because if he said, oh, well, I'm just about to put something in the mailbox now, they'd have clapped him, he'd have been gone. Do you know what I'm saying? So, those are people out there, if you've got family and friends, work colleagues who are still, just bibbing and bobbing around, hoping that the government will look after them and treat them fairly. And well, they're not going to. They haven't done thus far. So what's going to change?
You got to be self-sufficient.
Exactly.
You have to be.
Yeah. You got to take back your power.
You have to take back your power. Man.
Yeah, you really do have to do that. But then for us to say, take back your power, and not sort of like say to you, okay, then check this route. We're giving you information for you to go and do you have to do it by yourself. You have to do it for yourself. Do you get what I'm saying? I can't give you anything that I've done, because that's my experience. It's who I am. You might want to do the exact same things that I've done and end up in freaking clink because you don't have the knowledge. You get what I'm saying? You have to know who and what you are first and foremost. And if you don't know that, then that's the starting point for you. Go onto the Sovereign Project.live website and start going through the resources that's on there and the information that's on there, and get on one of the training courses, because they're absolutely amazing. That's what people need to do. That's my advice to people. The quantum grammar will come, because it has to come to correct all of the wrongs, but we're not quite ready for it yet.
Yeah, so you have to have a good value system.
Yeah.
You can't just want to do what Lady Crown does or me, because it's about you really tapping in and being in alignment. Because if you're not in alignment, there's no point of wasting your time,
No.
Because you have to be, trust me, you have to be really living this in order to manifest it. You can't be half-arsing it.
No, it won't work.
It won't work out for you.
It won't. It
So,
won't work. Trust me, because you don't know your power. You have to know that no man or woman stands above you, irrespective of what costume, what clown outfit they may have on. They don't stand above you. And once you know that, then that's the that we're on a level plane. We're all on a level plane. I'm no better than anybody else out there. You know what I'm saying? So somebody with millions and billions, they actually think that they're better than us. Why do they think that? Because they have a
ego, isn't it?
Because they have that fiat currency in their pockets, in their accounts, that gives them the control.
World,
exactly. That's why the system has to come down, and as much as it needs to come down, they're hanging on for dear life and trying to usher in something to replace that. Because once you've had control like that for the last 100 odd years with this Federal Reserve currency and all the rest of that, they don't want to let go. They don't want to let go. So they'll do what they need to do, create all kind of havoc and mayhem, confusion, chaos, because they all look around the world and tell me where you see peace and love. It's there, but they're not going to show it you.
You'll never find peace unless you're searching for it. And I'd just like to say this as well, Many are called, few are chosen. So the chosen ones, trust me, they're living it up right now, because we're in the age of Aquarius. Things are really occurring in terms of truth and facts. And we need to realise that, you was talking about a billionaire, but you might not be on purpose.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Because you're a billionaire doesn't mean that you're better than anyone. It's just that you got a lot of money.
It creates the illusion that they are, because people look up to the so-called stars.
But you
10
are
million,
the star.
Exactly. £10 million or $10 million football players. People look up to them. They've got us used to standing where we are and then looking up at something that's great. So you see what I'm saying? You externalise your power and giving it to some entity who you know nothing about, because the face that they show you is not the face that is in their yard. Do you get what I'm saying? Or when they're in their lodges doing their
their public persona is nothing compared to their private persona.
There you go.
You get it?
There you go.
Got to realise the illusions out here.
100%.
When we present ourselves, it's exactly the same. Near enough.
This is me all the time, fam.
Trust me, real life. Obviously, we don't do this gossiping thing, you get me? But I'm saying that we present ourselves how we are, how we really live in our lives, you get me? So it's the same off camera.
Anybody that knows me, and I say knows me, trust me, they go, that's Lady Crown.
Yeah.
Well, that's Monica. Because this is who I am.
Yeah.
I'm very passionate about the things that I feel. Do you get what I'm saying?
Same.
And the things that I know to be wrong and unjust. Very passionate about it. And I will use the throat chakra and I will speak it out loud to those who probably don't even want to hear it, but I don't care. A fact is a fact, is a fact. And if you want to dispute a fact, then come on, let's have that conversation. But your beliefs and what you think and how you feel is irrelevant to the fact that these things are taking place on this planet. Some heinous crimes are taking place on this planet to this very day. And people want to walk around and shake the booty on a Friday and a Saturday night because, I've been at work all week and it's been stressful. Yo,
Yeah,
when
but
the job gone, when they take the job,
program,
because them are flinging up AI all over the place. You have QR code. So when your job's gone, yeah, especially them blue collar workers, the office people, them sit there pushing the pen because they've got a plaque on the door and they think, I'm Professor so-and-so. Yo, when AI's replaced you, because they'll find it more difficult for AI to replace the carpenter and the plumber and the joiner. Those hands-on things that we do, they find it very difficult for AI to replace that. But your job pushing a pen, guess what? Can be gone just like that. So don't get caught up into the system. Remember, it's a job. You're just over broke. And most people are. Most people are just over broke. Credit cards are being used more and more and more to pay for your utilities. You know what you'd normally use your wages to pay for? People are now using credit cards to pay for them because of the cost of living. So don't be under any illusion that things are going to get better in the system that we're in. They'll only get worse, because the minute we say everybody en masse, it's like everybody en masse got up on Monday morning and said, right, no, wherever you are in the world, wherever your time zone in, don't go to work. Their system would be messed up.
So it's about collective action.
Exactly.
You have to work together.
And that's what they don't want. So they're going to pitch the Algerian against the native-born French people. And you get what I'm saying? They'll come in there. That's what they do. The minute we stop fighting with one another and just say, we're all here in this day and this time for a reason. We've all been purposed here. Let's all come together. Everybody down tools. Everything that they're planning to do would end just like that. Because there's more of us than there is of them. That's why they have to keep on carving us up, dividing us and pitching us against one another. It's time for us to say no more. We're not going down that route, and we're not going to let you press those buttons and you press a button and the leg moves. No, you're not going to puppeteer us anymore. We've been doing that all our lives. It's got to stop, and we're the ones that make that change, not them. If you're waiting for the so-called power structure, the little old cradle poor man behind the curtain to say, you know what, I've been playing with these people long enough now, so let me set them free. It ain't never going to happen. You've got to do it. You've got to take back what rightfully belongs to you. And you know what, my man said, where's name again? Not Garvey, Malcolm X, by any means necessary. Sometimes it boils down to that statement.
That's the military
by any means
mindset.
Necessary.
That's the military mindset, realizing that if you got to take action,
you better.
It's simple.
Very
simple.
You're going to be like the Christians. Somebody bucks in your face and you turn the other side. Oh, come on, you missed that side. Be serious. Come in, Mario, because we're ready to go on my business.
You make me laugh, You make me laugh, bro. I swear to God. Yeah, man. Just keep on tapping in it and realizing that you have got the power if you take action on your life. But like I said earlier, you've got to be in alignment, man. You have to be, because the universe works on energy, vibration, and frequency. It's always reading who you truly are.
Yeah.
So you only can really manifest what you truly want when you're in alignment with what you truly want. You get it? All of them ones there, simple breakdown.
Yeah.
But that's what I really got to say, really, Trust me. Quick one, innit?
It is,
What I mean? Because we've got things to do. Not a joke out here. Like I said, we're really living this off camera. We're not just speaking this to entertain or not. Like Budget Bunton said, I'm not an entertainer, I'm a performer. I'm a perform myself. Alright. That way I deal with stuff. And yeah, man, it's a flip, no rehearsal, no script, no acting going on.
No.
Trust me, it's not a joke out here. Keep working on your mind, body, and soul in order to achieve your goals, because they're there with you.
Spiritually.
You don't know, bro and sis. Stay blessed. STS and Lady Crown over and out. Peace and blessings.
Peace, my people.
Peace.
Strong day.
Strong week.